Hello everybody, GL1 here. Welcome to my online toy museum. And today I want to show you or highlight this new dinosaur toy that just came out, Mapusaurus, which probably not a lot of people have gotten yet. I ordered it before it came out and had to wait and didn't have to wait as long as they had said, so I just got him in. Now, a few episodes ago, episode 427, I did quite an extensive show on Allosauridae, Allosaurus and its relatives that show you go all the way down to many different species of theropods, meat-eating bipedal dinosaurs, all the way, to Giganotosaurus, and to show you that Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus are related. They're all allosaurids, and so is Mapusaurus. And Mapusaurus is closely related to Giganotosaurus. But the problem is the scale. So now this, first of all, let's just get into the toy itself. It's a really cute theropod toy, I think. Cute, why? Well, because he's got a big head for his body. It's not realistic, probably. He's going to have a longer tail. They're usually 6-to-1 ratio, 5-to-1, the head in proportion to the body, and it should be somewhere around 8-to-1. But this is just a really nice toy, and it's quiet. Unlike the new Beckel Spinax toy, which roars all the time every time you rotate it, this one won't do that. It's got the nice soft teeth again, so they're not really recurved like they would be. They would be pointy like this, but they would be kind of recurved back so that prey can't get away. It would have this ridges on its back because it is closely related to Giganotosaurus. Also, what's nice is it has the feet that swivel out, and it has hip articulation, so you could really make it not fall over. And it has a button here, and there's your little gimmick, is that you can have these spikes come up, which, whether it had spikes like that, we don't know, but it sure looks cool. And because it's an allosaurid, it has 3 fingers, unlike the Tyrannosaurids, which only have 2. And this is new. The plastic for the arm is super flexible, almost rubber-like. So that's cool. So you have the soft teeth, and you have some tongue texture in there too, right? Looks like you might need to scrape his tongue. But anyway, just a cute little toy, nice dinosaur. But the problem is it's very close in size. It should be close in size to Giganotosaurus. Well, here comes your problem. It's part of the line. Now, this is part of the Chaos Theory Jurassic Park line, but this is your typical toy line. It's not Hammond Collection. It's not one of their, you get it all packaged, all skinny, and in those boxes that you may see. They're super inexpensive. This is just your regular Jurassic World toy line. And this is your regular Jurassic World Giganotosaurus. It's much smaller than the Hammond Collection one, but much bigger than our Mapusaurus, and it shouldn't be. They should be similar in size. So do you want to pretend that this is a juvenile, or that this is just an aberration in gigantic Giganotosaurus? Or what you can do is, if you have Sound Surge dinosaurs, they made 3. They made a T-Rex, they made an Indominus Rex, which is not real, and they made a Giganotosaurus. And you might have seen, I did a show where I painted my Giganotosaurus, my T-Rex, and my Indominus Rex. I painted their nails, and I painted their fingernails, I painted their teeth. This was just all green. I painted the tongue, it had, and this muscle here. The teeth were just the green. It was the same color. So I gave it some more realism. But what's nice about having ownership of this, because I like to play with things in scale, is these two are close to being in scale. So the Giganotosaurus is, about the same length, a little bit thicker in the tail. The heads, now they have said that Mapusaurus is a little bit more sturdily built than Giganotosaurus, though a little lighter. So you can pretend that, well, you could think, well, maybe the head would be a little thicker. This looks a little bit T-Rexy in terms of its size. But it's got the longer arms. It's got the 3 fingers like Giganotosaurus. So it's a close scale with our sound surge Giganotosaurus, which is also close scale with T-Rex. Mapusaurus might have been a little bit longer than T-Rex, but they were all, I'm going to show you several dinosaurs, and that they were all similar in size. The Giganotosaurus and the Carcharodontosaurus probably are the largest, but T-Rex is the strongest and has some of the thickest bones. But if we look at this T-Rex, again, this is sound surge next to Mapusaurus. It might be that the Mapusaurus is a little bit longer, but in any case, they're similar in size. The head of the T-Rex, this is a little bit, I think, an out of proportion head. Not just a little bit, actually. But, all right, it's still close in size. The sound surge means they roar, so it has some great sounds. And then the mouth you have to move. And I painted all that, too. It was just all brown. I painted the toenails. And our sound surge Giganotosaurus. And these were like, I don't know, $13 or something. So these are, not quite, the typical, Jurassic World toy. But they did come in a 2-pack. They came singularly, or you could get a 2-pack of Giganotosaurus and T-Rex. They had that at Kohl's. All right, so Carcharodontosaurus, which is also an Allosauridae, they made this for Jurassic World in 2 different colors. Yellow, which you may have seen, I've had on a show before. Actually, I think I had it. I did. I had it on the 427, the Allosauridae show. But I also had a bluish and brown one, so I thought I'd show you that here. And this is just a huge dinosaur as well. This button here is a squishy plastic, and it's the only one that I've found. But this was also a really large theropod. Has some articulation. It's got, you push the button and the head snaps, the teeth snap. And they gave it the kind of a more delicate build in terms of its head. If you want to compare it, this is also pretty closely related to Giganotosaurus. So, maybe you can see some similarity there. But they definitely were similar in size, similar in weight. All of these things are about 40 to 43 feet long. T-Rex sometimes is that long, but a lot of times like 39, 36. But these guys were 40 something and above, and maybe heavier than T-Rex, maybe not, but generally all around the same size. And here's a couple of others. This is Tabarosaurus. This is the T-Rex from Asia, and it was smaller than our T-Rex, than the Tyrannosaurus Rex. But again, these are kind of similar in scale. This is a cool dinosaur toy. You can rotate his head, and then have him bite, and bite your finger there. And it's got the 2 fingers like a Tyrannosauridae, so that makes him definitely different than the Allosauridaes. These 3. Okay, related to that. And then you have Edmontosaurus. Albertosaurus. They're both similar. Part of this come from this. Albertosaurus and Edmontosaurus come from Western Canada, but Edmontosaurus is a small sauropod, 4-legged, whereas Albertosaurus is a Tyrannosauridae. So you can see again the 2 fingers here, and this is smaller than T-Rex. Both of these are smaller than T-Rex, but they're not so out of scale that these kind of all. I would say the T-Rex should be a little bit bigger, but this is pretty close. I don't really have a T-Rex that's been made that recently that is quite as realistic and to scale as all of these. So you pretty much can play with these all, as if they're to scale. And you could just think, like they could be, they're different size individuals, and maybe, some of the others were just a little bit smaller, because the Mapusaurus here is our star for this show. He's a little bit bigger, and he needs to have some buddies to play with. And, just look at that look he's giving you. It looks like he's looking at you, and he's thinking, he's either thinking like he's going to tell you a joke, or that he's going to eat you. What do you think? It looks like he just told you a joke. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. And, go ahead and order yourself a Mapusaurus from Amazon, because right now, that's the only place you can get this fella. So, what's starting to happen is Walmart's only having this one, Target's going to only have these, and, and then Amazon too. So they're all kind of competing. Eventually, I think they'll all end up kind of in the same place, but you never know. There might be some exclusives, and then you don't get it, or you miss out. They all get shipped to one place, and then you don't get the one you want. So sometimes you might just really need to jump on it. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.